Yerusalemu yote kaijenga na wewe, na yule Goliathi kumshinda sisiri. Ulimwezesha shabibitika toka zama za kale. Baba haushindwi na uwezo kwa mkono wako, haupimiki kwa mizani. Shabibitika toka zama za kale. Baba haushindwi na uwezo kwa mkono wako, haupimiki kwa mizani. Tututa siwezi kushindwa, tututa siwezi kushindwa, tututa siwezi nikiwa nawe. Bwana wa majeshi, nani kama wewe? Nisaidie vitani, siwezi bila wewe. Majaribu ni mengi, nataka nikuone. Bwana wa majeshi, na unipiganie, nipiganie. Vitani vyako wewe, ni vyako wewe. Vitani vyako wewe. Dunia nzima ilitetemeka, nao wakajua alikuwa mwanao. Dunia nzima ilitetemeka, nao wakajua alikuwa mwanao. Bwana wa majeshi, ni nani kama wewe? Nisaidie vitani, siwezi bila wewe. Majaribu ni mengi, nataka nikuone. Bwana wa majeshi, na unipiganie, Baba, nipiganie. Vitani vyako wewe, Baba, ni vyako wewe. Vitani vyako wewe.
My goodness, we have to pull it back from the top. Nini.
Hewana Records.
I'm telling you, I love this song. My goodness. Kwanza kuna pahali sauti zinaingiana. What?
Nana, break it down.
It's Nimo Helen, and she is live with me in the studio. My goodness, live on the Spice Show. This right here is the Spice Show Extra, just in case you're joining us. I cannot wait to hear the story of this lady, manze. What?
Bwana wa majeshi, mfalme wa majeshi, Mungu mkuu. Bwana wa majeshi, leta maini ya Mungu Baba. Bwana wa majeshi, mfalme wa majeshi, Mungu mkuu. Bwana wa majeshi, ni nani kama wewe? Nisaidie vitani.
Oh my goodness. Sikia sauti wewe. Allah. Beautiful song right there. Karibu sana Nimo. My goodness. It's good to have you here. Now watu wanasema hatukusikia hapo, kwa hiyo mic is how is how I know it's cold in Limuru, but yes.
It's kind of cold, but tunakazana.
Kabisa. I think now it's audible kidogo. Hebu sing that kasong kidogo tusikie.
Bwana wa majeshi, ni nani kama wewe? Nisaidie vitani, siwezi bila wewe. Majaribu ni mengi,
My God.
nataka nikuone. Bwana wa majeshi, na unipiganie.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Beautiful, beautiful voice right there. Karibu sana.
Asante sana.
Let's get to it.
Yes, yes.
So who, okay, now, hata nisiingie hivyo. Now, Nimo Helen, as I told you earlier, she is my friend on Facebook. Hata kujichocha sasa nayo.
Tuko mabeshte
And
sana.
we've been friends for a long time.
Yes.
My goodness.
I think
I
5
think
years or so.
more.
Okay.
Because nakumbuka ni mimi nilikutafuta nikakuona niko zile nilikuwa na type 2 randomly. I was looking for friends. I was very broke when it came to friends on Facebook. And all my friends walikuwa wanafikisha huko 5,000 and nini. Nikasema hapana, hata mimi najitafutia. So I opened, nilikuwa tafuta na alphabetical letters. Ikafika H, Helen. Send request. Of course nikafungua nisome profile nikaona singer nini kwa zile beautiful. Send request.
Okay.
And that is how we became friends.
Yeah.
And it's good that many years later siku hizo nilikuwa I used to be a musanii. Lakini nilikuwa zile za in my musical journey nilikuwa nauza CD zangu mtaani because haingechezwa kwa radio.
Why not?
I don't know, walisema music yangu sijui poor quality ni or whatever. Naambia okay, sawa. Nitachukua itachezwa kwa nyimbo za watu, itachezwa kwa nyumba za watu. So I used to go door to door selling my music all over the country. And so
I think most artists huwa wanaanza tu hivyo. So it's not a new thing.
Okay, well umeanza hivyo.
Well, miss kuanza hivyo, but most of us tunaanzanga hivyo.
Sema kubarikiwa.
But I also did my first album niliuza hivyo. Niliuza not door to door.
Church to church.
Yes. Yes.
Wow. And amazingly, okay, I think we are going to get into that as we go on. But many years later, so I got really frustrated with radio not playing my music, and it was just that moment. And so one day nikiwa huko hivyo nje, and I'm having a very, very bad day that particular day. I asked God, give me something new. Give me something new to do. Because that is what I used to do. Nilikuwa na pack bag yangu na buy like 500 CDs. Naingia basi. Climax. All the way mali nenda random places Kitale. Nazunguka huko for like a week. Then natoka huko naangalia nimebakisha ngapi. Natoka huko nauliza nje inaenda wapi? Bungoma twende. One more week Evo. That's how I did it all over the country. And
the hard work.
Yes. Now
good.
This particular day I went to Kisumu. And I was there, walking around nini, and people are not really even talking to me. So I got really frustrated and what is this? Kambia Mungu, give me something new. Coming back this way, this radio was opened. And it was opened as a trial. Ilikuwa yasikika tu hapa kwa hii building peke yake. Wale watu walikuwa yasikika mbali sana ni Naivas. Walikuwa mbali sana na sisi. But anyway, that's how we started, and I really trusted God, and I told God, once I get this platform, my first agenda will be to open the platform for musicians. Anyone who sends me their song, I will play it. Any DJ who sends me their mix, I will play it. I'll make sure that I give as many people this platform. And look at God.
Wow, God is wonderful.
Yes. So now you don't have to go around because now there is a platform here.
Hey, I thank God. Yeah.
My goodness. And that is how God does it. So anyway, let's now talk about historia.
Yes.
Let's come to you now. Who is Helen?
Nimo Helen. First of all, those are my real names.
Yes, Wairimo.
I'm called Helen Wairimo. Nimo is the short form of Wairimo.
Yes.
So Nimo Helen. So I was born in Isili, a place called Pumwani. Unajua Pumwani?
Okay, nasikia mimi kwetu ni Dondori. Sasa nikipita hivi naanza potea.
Sasa Pumwani maternity, that's where I was born. Then I was raised in Isili up until I was 12 years old. Sasa we shifted as a family to somewhere else. Although it wasn't all of us shifting. I was raised in a broken family.
Wow.
So there were problems in our family whereby my mom had to move away. So I moved away with mom when I was 12 years old, and my sis, my mom, my sis, and me. We moved to Jericho Estate. We left my bro and my dad.
Yeah.
Wanaume
mjipange na huko sisi the raiders tunaenda hivi vingine
ladies wakajitoa, lakini I thank God because it wasn't such a good experience because when parents separate, the kids are the ones who get
very true.
they really psychologically get disturbed.
Yeah.
So as for me, I didn't have friends to discuss with about those things.
Wow.
And so I thank God because my mom raised us in a godly way. So I knew that God was the only hiding place, the only where I could vent out. And God just was there for me in that time. And my mom is a person whereby anapenda sana being in the church. She's a church lady. Those ladies who are always in the church. Yes, that's mom.
All right.
So yeah, to kaendelea hivyo. So for me, I didn't have anywhere to go and to vent out my feelings and all those things. I didn't have friends, so I used to pray a lot. I used to read the Bible a lot, and that's where I started singing.
Wow.
That's where God gave me my own songs, whereby they could minister to me that God is there. God is the one that can be my rock.
Yeah.
And hapo ndio nilianza, ndio nikaanza kuandika. But before that, while we were living with my bro was a rapper. My bro was a rapper. So he used to tell me, you need to write poems because you know how to express yourself. So I started writing poems, but poems were hard to memorize. Sasa nikona, what if I make these poems into a song? Nikaandika poem, but kummemorize ni ngumu. Sasa nikaeka tune kwa hiyo poem. It became a song. So that's how I started. And vile nilifikisha 5 songs, my mom came with a hardcover book. 200 pages. She told me, write these songs because you might forget them. Unajua hata sikuwa naziandika. They used to be in my head.
And they stick.
Yeah, they stick in my head. They used to be written in my head. Sasa I started writing them. Sasa vile niliandika the 5 songs, the book looked empty. Because 5 songs out of 200 pages.
Yeah, of course.
It was like nothing.
Yani hiyo ni kama unajaribu kutest kalamu kai inaandika.
So God akaendelea kunipea the zeal to write more. I became so interested in writing, and God akaendelea kunipea that gifting. I started becoming better and better in writing. And even though niliendelea up until now, songs just come on their own. So I thank God for that. Because during that time of hardships, I used to sing these other songs na nasikia they're not ministering to me the way I want them to. So I started writing my own and singing them to myself so that they listen to my heart. And God akafanya ikakuwa something better and bigger.
Wow.
Yes.
Amazing.
So that's where we are today. And after nikaendelea hivyo, so I used to get inspiration from the Bible because I used to read the Bible before I sleep, and as a school going kid, I used to do that. I used to while I'm going to school, I used to pray while going to school. Kimoyo moyo. I used to just walk and I'm praying inside
as you're going to school.
Yes.
Now this is high school or primary school?
This is primary school because I started writing while I was 13 years. So I think we're going to you were praying when going to Prima. Yes, while I was going to school, I used to go to a school called Pangani Primary School. Iko huko hivyo, huko Eastlands.
Huko kwenye sijui. No, it's okay. It's well. As in, so you got saved as a young girl.
In fact, hata sijakwambia, I used to when I was young, tulikuwa tunaenda church. When I was in church, nikaona watu wanainua mikono. I was 4 years old. Naona watu wanainua mikono, naona ni kama they're in heaven, they're somewhere else. Why am I not there? I want to feel what they're feeling while they're lifting up their hands and praying and worshiping. So I told my mom, mi nataka kuokoka. And I was 4 years old. So my mom has always taken this thing serious. And in fact, I was crying. I was telling my mom I want to get saved.
Yes.
So my mom called my pastor. That time he was my pastor. Now he's my bishop. He's called Bishop Gatimo. Yeah, our Apostolic Faith Church. He prayed for me when I was 4 years old.
Wow.
And when I was 9 years old, I was baptized.
What?
Yes, I was serious about it. And actually, nilikuwa friend ya my grandpa. Tulikuwa so close with my grandpa.
Yes.
And my grandpa used to smoke. So when he's smoking, namwambia mimi nimeokoka, stop smoking. He used to tell me, kuja uniakishie sigara. Namwambia hapana, mimi nimeokoka, I don't do that.
You don't do those
No,
things.
I don't do that. So yeah, that's how I started my my journey as a born again Christian.
Wow.
And when I was 13 years old, nikakuwa spirit filled. Na hapo sasa ndio gifting yangu ikaget kuingia. Sasa I started writing songs.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Amazing. And you've never gone back. Kuna siku mwaisikia
I've never felt like going back, but obviously there are temptations here and there. Yes.
But you've been saved tangu 4 years.
Tangu 4 years.
My goodness.
That has been my life. I don't even know any other life. Life your
Amazing.
church to church girl. Evil too.
Nice.
I don't know any other nini life. But you know, despite the fact that dad hakuwa ameokoka, my mom was a staunch Christian, and she alitufunza hiyo njia.
Yes.
The way of the Lord, and
Yes.
And up until now. Yes.
Wow.
So that has been my journey. So when after finishing school and nikaingia studio, I didn't know how music was done and stuff. So in fact, I didn't even have anyone to take me to studio or anything.
You went by yourself?
Nilienda, I Googled the studio.
Okay.
I Googled. So Google studio yenye iko karibu na home, whereby I won't commute so far away.
Yeah.
And I found a studio called Sila Records. Hapo ndo nilienda nikafanya my first album. Kulikuwa producer alikuwa anaitwa Charles.
Yes.
He's the one who took me up with all that, and we did my first album. Nilienda straight to the album, sikufanya ma singles.
Yeah.
So I did.
Yeah,
that.
actually I'm looking here and I'm seeing there is a full album you've done.
Yeah, that one was done during that time, yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
So, wow. Okay. Let's go back to that. That journey is amazing. So, okay, kitu hata inanishangaza, you don't know any other life. Umejua tu mimi ni waje, so nothing else.
Evil truth, that's it.
You've never even tried anything else?
I've never sijui these stories are clubbing and stuff like that. Even if my dad used to be a drinker, I've never done that ever.
Wow.
In fact, I hate alcohol. Kabisa, with a passion, I hate it because I know that's what came between our family, and that's why I don't like that kind of life. And nikaona, let me just stick to Christ, and up until today.
Wow. I'm amazed.
Yeah.
My goodness. Shout out to everybody who's listening. We are live right now on RFM 99.9. On Facebook, we are live on RFM Radio 99.9. And we are also live on my YouTube channel. That is Uncle Mike the Baker channel. Just scroll into all that. We are, okay, by the way, one more thing. You can also stream us live from anywhere in the world. That is via rfm99.airtime.pro. Ama download the Radio Garden app, alafu tafuta RFM Limuru, utatupata. We are live right now, and my guest here in the studio, her name is Nimo Helen, an amazing lady that, man, I'm amazed by your story. My goodness. And I'm looking at you right now. You're happy. You have no regrets. Like, that's me.
Yeah.
Amazing.
There is no regret in Christ.
Wow.
Yes.
Unajua, the reason, as we continue on, we're going to dive into all that, and we're going to talk more about yes.
Okay.
Because I feel there is something that we're missing out. I've been a youth leader at church.
Yes.
And being a youth leader, nimeona wasee wakitoka Sunday school, anakuja sasa si ana join sasa youth team, and they are under my leadership. And I see them, I've seen them, grow nini anafika mahali anaona unajua ni aje huku hivi kuna bo, I'm out, and they step out. They come back many years later when they are already parents, enjoy dunia yote, actually dunia imewaenjoy alafu wamerudi. So they come back now as parents, with addictions, with broken, and they come back sasa hapo ndo unawakuta sasa ndo wanalia hapo mbele, and they have so many regrets. But for you, I'm looking at you and I'm thinking, wow, amazing. Personally, I'm a your story nimekupatia ya how vijana is my story, because I also I was sharing this with someone, I think it was 2 weeks ago. 2001, I was like 15 years old. I used to be, ule msee, deeply rooted in the word. I used to lead praise and worship church yetu huko Dondori. Mimi nimetoka Dondori. So usiniangalie hivyo uone, no, I'm from Geshagi na huko ndani kabisa. So kuna church inaitwa Deliverance Church wa Nyororo. I used to be nilikuwa naongozaga nilikuwa naongoza huko ile kikundi cha sifa, unajua ile praise and worship huko ni wale wanaimbaga pale. Sasa ilikuwa mimi. So and then that was 2001, I was saved ile too saved. My wife says I was too saved. And then I went back in 2002. Nilionja pombe moja nikaona Mungu ananipiga yangu yote. So I went back. I came back in 2005. And my story is the story of the prodigal son. Ule msee alienda. Akajibamba, akatumia mali yake yote akarudi. So you come back to Christ with a lot of brokenness, addictions, so much attachments to the world, so many soul ties. Alafu sasa inakuwa ni another process ya kuzi break down. And most of the time I look back and I'm like, if I could go back, I could neza kosa kufanya, could take that step, because that step ended me, made a broken man out of me. And so many things I've not been able to achieve, I've been able to do fully because of that period that I went away. And so listening to you and seeing you, that you've gone through that journey and you've not looked back, and you're not even planning to look back, you're happy where you are, it's amazing. I'm inspired, by the way. And so,
thank God.
And so that is something that I would love young people to hear right now. Because if only you can stick in, the Bible says those who, find that one, those who endure to the end shall be saved. Yes. And it's amazing that looking at God saving your life and preserving your life daily to where you are today is amazing.
I also thank God because I have such a mom. Because kama uko na my mom, I'm telling you,
hawezi cheza hizo michezo. You cannot play those games here.
Those games utazipeleka mbali. So I thank God because she instilled those things while we were very young. So inakuwa si rahisi to go back. Even when I was a teenager, there were times ungefanya kitu anakuambia umeko ukiomba. Are you praying? So unaona, so unakuta you it's hard for you kurudi nyuma, because ukienda tu kustep kidogo, there's someone on your toes. There's someone on your toes telling you you're supposed to do this and that. There's something going wrong with you, you know? And I thank God for that. So I hope to nitakuwa hivyo kwa watoi wangu.
You better be. You better be, sababu hiyo ni seed imesoiwa ndani yako na lazima ikuwe na matunda. Sianze hapa ifika mahali waanze kwa Jaden nini watch that, apana. No, you become that hard person because you know the fruits. You see, the good thing is that you have tasted the fruits of salvation. You've tasted the fruits of faithfulness. That's the word.
I thank God for that.
All right, let's continue on. We are in a very tough season. I can call it tough, challenging. What can I call this season? Season moja yenye hatujai experience in our lifetime. but it's here with us. And we're in a season where people are not, we cannot access the places of worship venye tulikuwa tunaenda before. Hata ukienda huko unashuku kila mtu uko tu zile za mse akikohoa nyuma yako, hiyo service imeisha. Davi, I'm going home. I cannot stay here where people are coughing. For you, how is this season affected you spiritually?
Spiritually, actually, kwanza time yenye tuliambiwa Corona is in Kenya. It took me time kurudi church. Because not even going church, hata kutoka nje. I stayed, so it was like, well, Mungu, what is this? So it was, siwezi sema ilikuwa rahisi hata kidogo, because up until church vile ilifunguliwa, that's when I went back to church. And I was like, well, keep your distance.
Yes.
Amazing. But I thank God right now, things are getting on well. And hata kama iko, God is still there, and we are managing how we can cope with it. And tuna manage, si kama vile tulikuwa hapo. We were
ignorant before.
Ignorant, yes.
Okay, the thing is, we were all, the whole world was ignorant, because no one knew what is this thing. Hata wenye wanaunda vaccine, wanaunda zile za, they are learning on the job.
They're still learning, because it's very new, and we thank God, because hata hiyo cure itakuja, because God can do anything. Yes, God can do anything.
Now, I've been listening to your music. And your music has a very, very different feel. And I look at you in the videos, I look at you on Facebook, and I'm like, who remember he? It's like two totally different people.
Why?
Okay, let me give you the concept. Even listening to your story, like umekuwa church through and through, you don't expect the kind of song you probably sing is the common songs,
the ones you sing in church.
Yes, and so listening to a song like Bwana wa Majeshi, it has a feel that is different from you.
Yes.
I don't know kama umeambiwa hivi tena.
Ni ukweli. In fact, hata mimi najisikizanga na nashindwa where do I stand, because I sound so different from everybody else, and I think it's a good thing.
Yeah, it is.
I've decided to take it positively, because unakuta I'm reaching out to people who are of a different group, and I think younger people wanaweza relate to these songs. Yes, because everyone has a target audience, and my target audience is young adults. That's my target audience. Although the older people wanasikiza because of the good message.
Yes.
And I thank God because of that. And pia naweza sema it's good also if you find yourself unaona uko different. Just stick to what you have, because you can't be someone else. Be original. True. And do what you have in you. Because sio kila mtu atakuwa this. I mean, tukikuwa si wote the same, it will be very boring.
True.
So yes, I think I thank God because of that.
And what's the inspiration? What inspired you to go different?
In fact, there is no one who inspired me. I think what I can say, my environment inaweza kuwa ndio ili inspire. Because I was raised in a place whereby ukisikiza songs zangu naimba pure Swahili. I don't put sheng and all those things. And pia kizungu ni hard sana usikie. I have only one English song kwa hizo zote ziko kwa YouTube. So what I can say is that kwenye nimeishi ime-influence sana what I do. Where you live as an artist inakwanga an influence for you. It will influence what you will do as an artist. Wow. So I've been raised in Isli, whereby kuko na East African community hapo hivyo, kuna Somalis, kuna Ethiopians, Tanzanians.
Yes.
In class we used to have so many types of tribes. As in unaona wa Somali wako na hijabs huko kwa class. unaona kuna Ethiopians,
Yes.
unaona pia Waswahili walikuwa huko. So I thank God, and that's why I sing in pure Swahili, and I think my sound ni sound ya, sometimes I can go away from East African sound, but my original sound is East African sound.
Wow.
Yes, because even in my album I did a chakacha song. Hata nikashindwa chakacha imetoka wapi. So
but you did it, and you've done it so well. Like mtu anasema, huo mpwani jamani. You know, and you know, it's so like you got in the zone and you did it like.
Yeah, so it is because of where I was raised, and ndio maana ndio ikakuwa hivyo.
Nice. So let's now go into your musical journey. How the first time you recorded, the first song you ever recorded?
Yeah.
Which year was that?
I think it was 2014. Yes.
So it's now, let me see, about 7 years or wait, 7 years.
Yes.
Mwalimu wa hesabu hakupotea njia. Yes. So 7 years. What keeps you going this long?
The passion that I have, you know, I've been okay. Kama unaweza notice kwa in my YouTube ukienda utakuta I dropped my album. Then I stayed for long kabla nitoe song nyingine.
Yes.
So the thing is, when I went and did something else, I realized that my passion is still in music, and I had to go back to my passion. So when you have a passion, it is very hard to divert from it. Unakuta you're going back to where your heart is, because your passion is all about where your heart is. And so nilikuwa, I was working. I had a 2 years period of music break. I had a music break for 2 years, and nikasema wacha nifanye kazi kwanza, but nikona wacha nirudi, because inanisumbua. If you have a talent, it always burns in you. Unasikia hii kitu inakusumbua, it is inasumbua sana. So I had to go back to my passion. Nikarudi studio tena. Then I released Bwana wa Majeshi and the others na Neema. In fact, nilianza na Neema, then Bwana wa Majeshi,
and then now Badilika.
Yes, Badilisha.
Badilisha.
Yes.
Nice. So during this entire journey to 2014 to now 2021, what has that journey taught you about yourself?
Since 2014.
What has that taught you about yourself?
It has taught me that I was made for this, and unajua music, it didn't choose. I mean, it chose me. I didn't choose it. This is the life that chose me. I didn't choose it.
Menikumbusha line iko kwa movie. I don't know which movie it is, but.
So it's like mimi hata nikitry aje, hii kitu haiwezi toka. It's instilled in me deep down. Hata siwezi. So music is in me. Nimo is all about music, and she's about music that focuses on Christ and focuses on changing the lives of other people. And therefore, you'll never utaisikia nikimba kitu ingine. I only sing about the love of Christ, na ile experience nimekuwa nayo in the life of Christ. Hiyo ndio passion yangu kabisa.
Nice. Allow me to check a few messages here on, let me see, on Facebook. Let me see who is watching. There's King Sila Ouko saying, tuned in. He's also an artist. Anasema, alafu naona kuna Kenyoro Msafiri, anasema ana watch from Kikuyu. There is also Kate Wangeshi, anasema tuned in nikiwa Thika. Who else is here? Anybody else who's around here? I guess you keep on coming. Keep letting me know where you're watching and listening to this from. Itafurahi sana. My studio number is 0745110146, and we are live on RFM 99.9. We are also live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube, and we are also live on Radio Garden app. Go Radio Garden, search RFM Limuru. utatupata hapo. We are live right there, and salute to everybody who's listening in, everybody who's watching. Karibuni sana. Today I'm hanging out with Nimo Helen, an amazing lady. And man, her story, wacha nikuambie, kuna watu wanakuambia kitu unashanga because you are a rare kind.
I thank God for
you
that.
are a rare kind. It's so hard to find someone who anakuambia mimi nilikaa pale, nimeokoka, nimeshikilia Bwana tangu nikiwa miaka 4 mpaka saa hii. My God, I wish that was my story, but it's not. But anyway, I guess everyone's journey is different, and God anakuanga create everyone for a purpose and a reason. Hata mimi kwenda huko nyuma, there was a reason why.
Yes.
It was actually God's plan.
Yes.
I don't know how.
There is nothing that happens under the sun without God's approval.
So saa zingine nakaa ile juza, so why did I ever even take that step back nini? But you know, I guess coming back taught me that everyone is human.
Yes.
Hata nikiona msee analewa huko hivyo, yeye pia ni human being, and they also deserving of God's love. Ungeniona those years, hata uambiwe nitakuja siku moja nikuje ni preach the gospel. Huyu hawezi, huyu maisha yake imeisha. I'm telling you, there is even people who came, there were people even in my neighborhood who would tell their children, nisikuone na huyu.
It was that bad?
Yes. Yangu ilikuwa imeisha.
Alcohol.
CV ilikuwa imesha turn the other way around.
Ilikuwa imechomeka.
Yeah, I used to drink and sleep kwa mitaro.
No.
If you would seen me then, aungewahi sema kuna anything else for this guy. Ungesema it's a rap.
Okay.
All right. And so we're going to go on with this moment right here. So I want to play a song here. I don't even know which song I want to play, but I want to play a song from back in the day. I'm just feeling like I should play a song from back in the day. And this one is called Tembea Nami.
Yeah.
And even on this video, you look something else.
In fact, unajua mwanzo mdogo acha tu.
All right, so let's enjoy this one. We're going to come back with Nimo Helen. She's with me right here in the studio. Let's enjoy this song, and then tunarudi in a minute. Don't go anywhere. Enjoy this one.
Mchungaji
Wacha nikwambie yenyewe kuna humble beginning. My goodness, you are looking at you in this video and looking at you now, they are two totally different people.
Yeah. I know. I see that.
Unajionaga?
Naona.
Unajitekelea?
Nashinda uwi.
But it's okay. It's a good, it's always good to have your journey documented.
Yes.
So that hapa ndio nilitoka. It's just like how we have childhood photos. Unajiangaliaga hiyo sema, wow, ilikuwa mimi,
Yeah, it's good, yeah.
And
there's enough kukumbusha so that you stay humble.
Yes.
And you remember that God can take you from somewhere to somewhere else, from zero to something.
Yes, indeed. Amazing. And I'm amazed also by listening to your story. I'm so blessed. I'm like, wow, okay. You're on Atena. And but it's amazing. Yeah. It's amazing, and it's something that I can say what I can look up to and say, you know what, I want to be like this. I would love to have my children grow up in this way. Okay. Wasikue na nini huko ati man, I'm amazed. Anyway, acha tuendelee. If you are not singing, what who would Nimo be today?
If I was not singing, maybe God angenipea another talent, but imagine sijaifikiria kitu kingine kama hiyo.
Hujaifikiria kufanya kitu kingine?
Sijaifikiria.
Wow.
I think that's where all my strength is. Singing and writing songs. Hapo ndio, yani that's the whole of Nimo, kila kitu. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I nilikuanga na kitambo. I used to be an artist. I even went to a fashion school, but nilikuja nikachukia mambo ya fashion kabisa. I went to fashion school, by the way, for 2.5 years. Nika study fashion, and I had a college diploma, but I never practiced it. Nilifanya tu nimalize, because ilikuwa ishaanza kunibu. Sasa nikasema, let me go back to my passion, but I've also done something else.
Okay.
Apart from, and I'm also doing something else apart from music.
What's that?
But my main thing is music. Yeah, as in music ndo kila kitu. As in, I can't even live properly if I don't do music. Nitakuwa, I think I can even go neza chizi.
Unaweza jimbia kwa hao.
Yeah. Because I want something that is in me, ikwe uko nje, someone to hear it, someone to be blessed by it. I want to see my music on TV and on radio. That's the joy of an artist.
Basically, for you, you are a city on a hill that cannot be hidden.
Yeah.
Oh, why?
Yes. So, in fact, I thank God, because when I did my first album, EP, so nilifanya hiyo, and I thank God, my 3 songs zilikuwa zinachezwa back to back kwa TV. From that album, kulikuwa nafasi ya kwanza, kulikuwa najitoa kwako, na ingine inaitwa Wemudheru,
yes.
So I thank God, because there are so many people out there, so many artists wanafanya music, but their music never gets to see the day of the nini.
Inachezewa kwa nyumba.
They never,
it goes on the limelight in the house.
Imagine. Sasa mimi nashukuru tu Mungu, because he gave me that favor.
Yeah.
Mpaka saa hii nashukuru, because my music inachezwa TV, inachezwa, and I'm just, I don't take it for granted. Even for me to be here at Umenita hapa interview, it's not something I take for granted.
Do you know this was supposed to happen last year?
Yes, it was supposed to happen last year, but nilitaka nikuje na kitu mpya.
God's time, eh?
Yeah, God's time is the best.
Amazing. All right. Let's get a little bit personal, eh? What's the one thing you wish you were doing, but for some reason you're not doing it?
Something I wish I would
you wish you were doing today, but for some reason, one reason or the other, you are not able to do it, ama you're not doing it, period.
Kama hiyo fashion, ningependa sana niweze kufanya hiyo fashion, but Me and sewing, no. As in nilichukia sewing kabisa. But if you tell me to draw something for you, I can draw some designs. I'm good with the pencil.
Yeah.
I draw good things.
Yeah.
But sasa ukiniambia, I interpret
Now
that
take
drawing
that into reality.
Hey, utaona majabu. But
Inagongania somewhere between the pencil
kuna mahali
and
kukona itilafu. But I thank God because I graduated. I graduated, and I thank God because of that experience. That was also an experience of another industry.
Yeah.
The fashion industry in Kenya and such things.
Yeah.
I'm still praying God and aniwezeshe nirudi huko, but saizi hati yangu iko kwa music.
Yeah.
And probably maybe in future, who knows, I'll go back to fashion maybe. I don't know.
All right.
Yes.
Do you see yourself, is that something you see yourself doing ama ile tu? Maybe somewhere, somewhere or not?
Maybe.
Okay.
Wacha tuseme maybe, yeah.
All right. Let's get to, this whole month, as I told you before we came on air, I am celebrating men.
Yes.
And the reason I do this is that every time I do a show, I like to have my guests changia kwa show, kwa topic ama theme ya hiyo season yenye niko. And so I'm talking to the men because according to the society, the boy child amekuwa neglected. And we started seeing these things kitambo since back in the day when I was young, when I was a boy.
Ilianza kitambo.
Okay, what is manifesting today is something that started a long time ago.
Oh, yes.
Because hata tukiwa shule kulikuwa na sessions za all the girls mtaenda kwa hall, sijui kuna nini, all the boys tukweni mpira, tukutane kwa uwanja. You get?
Yes.
And tangu hiyo ni primo imekuja hivyo hadi saa hizi, and now it's manifesting to a point where mimi if we tukishuka hapa hivi chini and we both get arrested, 99% of the chance is you will be released before tatufike kwa police station na mimi nitaingia ndani. You get the concept?
I get, yeah.
And so I just feel in my spirit that is a time for us to rethink the boy child and begin to empower the boy child for the sake of the future. All right?
Yes.
Now, I will ask you a series of questions on this because this is a conversation I've had with so many of my friends, na huko inje. But I just feel it's something that we should now bring on air and have these conversations going. And let me start off with, according to you, as a lady, where do you think men are going wrong? Ama ni wapi unaona kuna kasorobo kwa wanaume, according to you?
Okay, kasoro kwa wanaume.
Yes.
That's a very general question.
No, I just want to hear your opinion, because I'm like, okay, I'll just give an example. If today tuende kwa shule, tuende kwa high school, iko hapa Loreto Girls Limuru, and we get in there and we are talking about men, and I ask, nichukue tu mic niseme, ladies, give me your honest opinion about men. They will all say men are Malaysia.
Yes. I know what they'll say.
Yes, they will all say men are that animal.
That one.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where did this animal come from? So now, for before we even get into that, for you as Nimo, what is your opinion and what do you feel sisi wanaume we are doing wrong?
Okay.
Sasa niambie mimi. Actually, wacha hata nikuangalie niambie mimi.
Let me start with that phrase. Yeah, it is dreaming of that phrase. I think that some things tunasemanga, but we don't know where they came from. And I think we should change the perspective on how we view men.
Yeah.
Not all men ni wabaya.
Yeah.
Tuanzie hapo. We cannot put all the men in one box tuseme ati hawa wote wako hivyo. So hatuwezi sema ati the men all the men wako hivi na wanafanyanga hivi, so it's their fault because of this and that. So what I can say ni first of all, I think men are not bad. Men are first of all, God started with Adam, so men are the head. So men are the beginning of humanity.
Yeah.
So God started with a man and then aka create the woman.
Yeah.
So therefore, we start there. We know that men are the head. And then after knowing that men are the head, men now, we are the head. And what we do can have consequences because we are the leaders and we're supposed to lead by example.
Yes.
Therefore, when men realize themselves, I think everything it ends up to fall into place. Waki realize, if I do this, these are consequences, and if I do that, then these things will go wrong because we are at the top of the humanity. So therefore, kwa hivyo men kwanza wanze kujijua, ku realize themselves who they are, and they don't wasijishushe, they realize who they are, and then they act accordingly in a manner that itakuwa ni kitu ya, they act as dignified men. Unaona? Unaona mtu akiwa na dignity na integrity, atafanya the right thing. But if you don't have integrity, utafanya kitu itakuwa na, it will be detrimental to you and itakuwa na consequences. So tumesema first they realize themselves. Then they have dignity and they have integrity. So hapo ndio naona maybe wameenda wrong. Because men are, unajua, they are wanafaa, sijui nitasemaje,
tunafaa kuwa leaders or something.
They are supposed to be esteemed high, but sasa sometimes because they don't understand themselves, wanakuwa sasa wameshushwa because they don't understand themselves. They act in a way that they don't understand where they stand. So
they don't understand their place.
They don't understand their place. So wanapewa second place because ile place yao ya first place wameacha vacant. The lady ana stand hapo juu na yeye anaacha hapo chini. So that's the problem kwa society. If they stand up and they wachukue their own place, kutakuwa sawa.
All right.
Yes.
Now, I'll ask another question. This is a conversation now we were having with this lady friend of mine. And there's this concept of if a man, let's say, for example, you and I, we are in a relationship, in a committed, whatever, marriage, situation. And I'm a good guy.
Yes.
Zile la kuja mapema home, nini. And I do everything to the book.
Yes.
I'm always there. If ukiacha vyombo hapo utakuta nimeosha nini. Those ule Alejandro, ile movie, if I become that kind of a person, to a lady, I am niko na shida.
Uko na shida.
You get like niko zile as in, for a lady akiniangalia tuna mwanaume ni stupid sana.
Really?
Yes. If I come in and I do all these nice things, nini, I get you flowers, nini, nakufungulia, all those nice things. Then to you as a lady, ninaangusha game.
Nani alikwambia hivyo?
No, this is a conversation that is going
society.
on even now as we speak. If a man becomes this nice man of your dreams, Alejandro, I don't know, whoever it is, you watch on the music nini, if I do all those things, let me actually use the real word yenye nasikianga saizi, I become a simp. A simp ni msee sasa amekuwa bure. But if I become the bad boy, ule msee yani hata sikuongeleshi, yani zile just natoka tu ujui hata kwa naenda, I come back after 3 days. To you, to a lady graph, ukieka kwa graph ya a lady, then this bad boy persona has more marks than this good boy. And that's why kuna ile statement ya good guys finish last or something like that. Why is that? I'm sure even for you, if I'm sure even as I'm sharing with you, I'm sharing from a personal level. So why is that? Kwa nini kuna kuanga hivyo? Kwa nini, you know, as a lady you just accept this good guy? Huyu ndio ule msee nimekuwa nikitaka, as opposed to huyu mwenye yani huyu ni bad boy tu yani. Atatoka hivi kidogo hivi nitamkasirikia atoke hapo achukue simu aongee na demu mwingine.
Okay, me I don't know, but let me say this. I think society iko tukisema tutasema vile society inaenda, sometimes tunaweza kwa we are lost.
No, I'm telling you this because actually this is a reality.
It's a reality.
It's a reality today. Yeah.
But what I can say ni vile naweza sema when people are young, even ndio unakutanga, sometimes they reason in a funny way. But sasa when a lady amefika place whereby she wants to settle down, unadhani ata settle na huyo bad boy?
Let me tell you. Now I'm talking about even a marriage situation. Yeah. Asha settle down. Na umse ni mfiti mbaya, lakini yeye anamwangalia tu hivi umse bure kabisa. You know, like I'm telling you now from a settling down situation, not a relationship, a serious settling down. Ile sasa you in marriage, umzaya anaamka mapema na kupikia breakfast au nini. But deep down uko zile za bure kabisa.
Me sasa sijui, I don't know basi.
It's a reality by the way.
I really don't know. But mimi ukiniuliza, me I'd rather huyo mwenye ananisaidia, ananibebea watoi. I'd like that kind of person.
Hautambeba ufala.
Sana mbeba ufala je. See, he's my person. He's the one I'm doing life with.
Yeah, he's your person. You're doing life with him. But why is it that most times mse atafanya hivyo lakini unambeba tu ufala. Unaona tu yani au mse. Yani wewe kwako unachukua ushaizo hiyo kitu imekuwa tu normal yani
okay.
As in is this now I'm saying this because this is a real conversation and this is something that is happening. I was actually sharing that example with someone akaniambia me I'd go for the other huo mbaya umzuri tu saa yote takaa tu hivi she's too nice bana, is too nice, you know. Ni wapi mbona ako too nice, you know, there is always hiyo kushuku. Kwa nini ako ni nini anaficha hiyo?
But humans are funny. Ni ukweli hapo hivyo mtu atajiuliza kwani kuna kitu anaficha, ndio maana ako too nice. Mbona amejiambia nifanyie vitu nzuri ama kuna kitu anaficha, unaona? So I think humans are just like that. We are flawed. Okay. Sometimes tunafikiria in a very funny perspective. But sasa mimi ukiniuliza, me I wouldn't want any drama. Mtu yuwa drama sijui lazima niangalie simu yake. Me I don't want that kind of person.
Ukipata imeacho hapo ni straight up. Lazima nisome.
Mimi sitaki mtu kama huyo ati lazima nijue anaongea na nani kwa simu. Ati mara akitoka ni lazima nimweke tracking device kwa simu. Hapana, I don't want that kind of person. I think when we are young, maybe ndio maana tunakwanga hivyo because of being young. Unakuta you want the excitement of life. Unataka kufeel your excitement ya kukuwa na huyo bad boy. Vitu kama hizo ati maybe amekufanya ukwe jealous, vitu kama hizo. But let me tell you, after all that is done, when you want to settle down, the good guy always finish.
Will finish the last.
Ata get the lady na.
Yenda atakuja sasa wa mwisho nitatakuwa zile kulikuwa na msemfiti.
Atakumbuka guy na kulikuwa huyo jamaa. Yes.
Sawa. You know, I really wanted to hear that perspective. You know, next Sunday is Father's Day.
Yes.
So I just felt in my heart that I really need to have this conversation with men, have this program where we celebrate men, because we rarely do that in life. Wanaume ndio wanakuanga the hardest beat in life. They are the people who work the hardest in life, but hao ndio wanagongwa ile kigongo mbaya. And it's not just in today's world. Tangu siku za Adam, first man, the second man alitokea hivi, Cain na Abel. What happened? The good guy akauliwa.
Yes.
Life ikaendelea hivyo, and we've seen time ya Moses, all the boys were killed. Hiyo time ya Moses, during that season, Moses ndiye alikuwa spared.
Yes.
We come even to the times of Jesus. Herod alitoa tu nini, akasema to boy wote, kill them. Look at the situation we have even with COVID-19. Most people who are affected and most deaths are men. The world has is unfair towards men, and it's important for us to get that moment to celebrate and to at least appreciate a man in your life.
Yes.
Which we never get all the time. Inakuanga tu the biggest appreciation mwanaume anapata ni happy birthday. Happy birthday, na itakuwa ile happy birthday hadi saa 6. Alafu hiyo story katike na tusahau until the next time unakuwa na birthday. And anyway, that's just me getting you into the topic of the show throughout this month. Leo sikukuwa na I didn't have the what is this? I normally have this week's reflection from 8:30 in the morning, but leo sikuwa now because I wanted you to tell us men, where are we going wrong? So that tujue, so that now we get back to that place of authority and leadership.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So, Nimo, what would you tell the 15-year-old you?
The 15-year-old me, neza mwambia, neza mwambia, neza mwambia, aendelee tu. And in fact, when I was 15, bado nilikuwa naandika songs. Neza mwambia aendelee kuandika songs, aendelee ku read the Bible even the more.
Yeah.
And hata ningemwambia aende to a better school, because ile school nilienda siwezi sema ilikuwa the best, but ningemwambia hivyo tu, aende for a better school, alafu yes, because hapo mbele atakuwa a big artist.
Yeah.
Yes, mwambia hivyo.
Wow. Amazing.
Yes.
I'm trying to find words to ask this next question, but even before I get to do that, ladies and gentlemen, we are hanging out today with Nimo Helen, and we are live on 99.9 RFM, live on Facebook, that is RFM Radio 99.9. We are also live on YouTube, that is Uncle Mike the Baker channel. If you missed out on this moment, you can always go to YouTube and check it out. And just get to hear the story of this amazing lady who is with me right here in the studio. She has done amazing music. I've been playing her music here on this show, and I'm excited to have her here today.
Thank you.
And just getting to hear your opinion on so many things, and even our topic of this month.
Yeah.
Also getting to hear your side of the story, and also kujua all the good men. Ile time ataka settle down, ndio atakutafuta. In the meantime, endelea tu kukua mzuri.
Yes.
Nice. Anyway, looking back at your journey, what's looking at your journey in life?
Yes.
What's that one thing you would change if you were given a chance?
Well, I think vitu mingi nimepitia zimenifunza, but kama ninge change, maybe where I went to school, in high school.
Inaka hiyo ilikuwa affect sana. Kwani ulienda shule gani hiyo?
I went to a new school. I don't even know where it kama bado exists.
Okay.
I don't know. It was a new school. We were the new students there. And then, I don't know whether it still exists, Leo.
Okay.
But kama ningeenda shule poa, probably, yeah, things would have been different. Yes.
Okay. Okay. I'll leave it at
Yeah,
that.
hiyo ndo ninge change.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sawa. How can people by the way, we're going to listen to we're going to watch you perform. Hii lazima
Okay.
nikuweke to task. Badilisha But before we get there, how can people reach you or get in touch with you?
Well,
or how can people get your music?
Yes.
Yes.
You can get my music, first of all, on YouTube. Just go to Nimo Helen Music, YouTube, and then utazipata hapo, and then subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me hear from you. And also you can share. And then you can get my music pia kwa Boomplay. Ukienda kwa Boomplay app, or you just search Boomplay on Google Store and download it. You'll get the app, and then you'll listen to my music there. And you can download your music to my music to your phone, and you can stream it live. And then you can also connect with me on Facebook, Nimo Helen Music. You can like my page.
Yeah.
And then Instagram, Nimo Helen _music. Utani follow hapo. And then kuna Twitter, Nimo Helen Music.
All right.
Hapo hivyo tuta interact. And God will bless you so much as you support my music. And God bless you.
Awesome. Right here on the Spy Show, we always like to support I always say we give you your flowers when you can still smell them. And I want to let you know that you're doing a good job. And it is not in vain that you're still here 7 years later, still doing what you started with, still pushing and pursuing that which God has placed in your heart. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the page right there on, that is her YouTube channel on your screens. Please go over there and subscribe. As you can see, Mimi nili subscribingi kitambo. You can also check her out on Nimo Helen Music on both on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Is right there. As you can see, I'm highlighting it for you. Just go search her Nimo Helen Music iko hapo. Check out all her music iko hapo. Evo share with your friends. Let's also increase her subscribers. Ziko hapo 794. Let's take them to 1 million plus, because she's doing an amazing work and definitely worth supporting and building up right here. Okay, so tukutane hapo, twende to jam start your channel and support her thoroughly. Sawa support haijaipotea, so let's go ahead and support and build her up. Share her music, go to Boomplay, buy her music kabisa, and make sure that she is gone to as far as even beyond what she can ever think.
Amen.
Now, one thing I love about this is this moment right here is because I want to share something with you, and I want to say this. Thank you so much for what you do.
Thank you too.
What you do is beyond you. Many years from today, utakuwa, ushakuwa mzazi, grandmother, great-grandmother.
Amen to that.
This, whatever you're doing today, will outlive you.
Yes.
And your music will is going to places where you will never step.
Yes.
And all this is because you said yes, even before you knew what it would cost you. So from me right here, just to let you know, thank you for saying yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for saying yes, and thank you for staying faithful through the journey.
Okay.
No matter how hard it is, you never know whose life you're touching. My life was touched nikiwa Dondori by a song. Nikiwa drunkard, ule mse alikuwa na kunywa hivyo. It is a song that reached me in that state. And I was able to become the person I've become today. So whatever you're doing is not in vain. You may not see, unaweza angalia tu uone, hii iko na 1.2k views, but you don't know, kwa hao 1.2k views, kuna mtu mmoja mwenye God amekutuma kwake.
Amen.
You might never meet them in life, but that impact you make in their lives will live forever.
Amen to that.
Yes. So that is just me signing out and letting you know, thank you for saying yes. Now, I want you to get to sing for us Badilisha.
Okay.
Alafu tutarudi, utatuma salamu.
Sawa.
Yes. Hapa tuna encourage hata Waluya wote wanatuma salamu. So I know there is a Luya in you.
Yes.
Getting
I'm
ready
Kenyan,
to be,
so kuna Uluya hapo.
Kuna kauluya in you ready to be activated na inapeango tu microphone. Hey, okay, go. Natuma salamu okay. Tutarudi hapo kwa salamu in a minute. But ladies and gentlemen, Nimo Helen performing live this amazing song right here. She's going to be singing for us the song Badilisha live right here on 99.9 RFM. Let's enjoy this one as we continue on with the show namna hiyo. All right? Let's go.
Then I break it down.
Sitabaki vile vile, Yesu ananibadilisha. Sitabaki pale pale, Yesu ananirekebisha. Lazima anifinyange, lazima anipunde punde, lazima anitengeneze nifanane na yeye. Anipeleke kiwango kingine, anifanye kipya kiumbe, ananibadilisha. Ananibadilisha. Yajana yanapita tu, ananibadilisha. Ananibadilisha. Leo mimi aniweka juu, ananibadilisha. Ananibadilisha. Yajana yanafutwa tu, ananibadilisha. Ananibadilisha. Leo mimi ninabaki juu, ananibadilisha. Amezuru maisha yangu, sitabaki vile. Amezuru maisha yangu, lazima nibadilike. Atabadili story yangu, atabadili mienendo yangu, atabadili jinsi nilivyo. Nimekuwa kiumbe kipya. Ananibadilisha, ananibadilisha. Hali yangu wanabadilisha. Chozi langu wanafuta tu. Hali yangu wanatibadilisha. Mwanzo mpya wanijia tu. Navyoniona leo, sivyo nitakavyokuwa kesho. Leo kinidharau, kesho utaniheshimu. Mungu ni Mungu anayebadili hali. Mungu ni Mungu anayepeana kibali. Oh, ananibadilisha, ananibadilisha. Ananibadilisha. Badilisha. Badilisha. Ananibadilisha. Badilisha. Ananibadilisha. Mungu wangu atanibadili. Badilisha. 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 Ananibadilisha.
Hey, wanna records.
Wow, amazing. My goodness, what a beautiful song right there. The song is Badilisha. Koja kidogo wewe. The song is Badilisha, playing right here on the Spice Show, and it's a live performance by the amazing Nimo Helen right here in studio, and we've had an amazing time together. Thank you very much for, gracing us and sharing that moment with us and giving us an opportunity. My goodness, haitaki kuacha kuimba. And I'm excited that you came in today, and thank you for just sharing and being here with us and sharing your story and your journey with us.
The pleasure is all mine. Thank you.
All right. Sasa ni time ya kutuma salamu.
Natuma salamu kwa watu wote ambao wanatazama na wanasikiliza. Na mimi nataka kutuma salamu kwa brother yangu akiwa pale Kiambu, na mama yangu akiwa kanisani. Unajua ni mama wa kanisa. Na watu wote wa kanisa yetu ya Apostolic Faith Church, na pia dadangu ako pale Kiambu na mtoto wake anaitwa Angel. Na wale wengine wote ambao ni wa jamii yetu, sitawataja sana. Lakini nasema nyi wote mpokee salamu kutoka kwa Nimo Helen. I pray that God will keep you all. Thank you for your support, all of you. And I appreciate everyone who is sending their comments and sharing my music and listening. And I pray God will continue to bless you.
Wow.
Amen.
Amazing, amazing. It's been nice. I've enjoyed myself here sharing and just getting to hear your story and watching you, even watching your music from back in the day, Hadi Saizi. You know, it's been a journey, and I'm so glad that you know, God has enabled us to share this moment.
Yes.
Yes.
I thank God even for you. Kama maybe God aliona you're better ukue hapa. At least you support artists like us. Na pia, I think you're still an artist. Usiache hiyo nini, talent ipote.
Naimbiaga home. I sing in the house.
So yeah, thank God for this moment. Na kwa kunipatia this opportunity.
Nimekutafuta. Hata sidhani kuna mtu nimewahi kimbiza kama wewe. But anyway, you are worth it. So yeah, definitely. So anyway, let's it's been nice. Thank you so much, Nimo, for coming through. I've really enjoyed myself. It's really nice to get to hear the story behind. Yes, and I'm so glad that you even allowed this opportunity to happen, allowed this day to be, you know, to happen. Because kama ungesema yes, ningekuwa hapa. I think hata ningekuwa make a playlist nimeshaenda home.
Okay.
But I'm glad that you came in and we've gotten an opportunity to share over an hour of just getting to know you and getting to hear your story. All right. You are listening to The Spice Show right here live on 99.9 RFM. And tunaendelea na show, so don't go anywhere. Let's enjoy this one.